All right, welcome back. Get your phones out, everybody. Open up your camera. We have a QR code coming your way. Today on Design Time with Tri-City Furniture, you can scan the code right on your screen as you watch to get linked directly to more information about today's topic. So check it out.
Good morning and welcome back to TV5 News at 9. We are here at our favorite spot, Tri-City Furniture in Auburn with Kathy Kilborn. Thank you for inviting us today. How are you?
I'm good.
Great.
Thank you.
Good to see you, Kathy. This is my favorite topic. One of them, at least. Shopping. We're talking about shopping today. Okay, Kathy, when I go shopping, I usually have an idea about what I want to get. A favorite piece, a favorite outfit, whatever. So when we go furniture shopping, is it the same way, or should we just say, oh, I'm just going to let it fly?
Well, many people come in and say, I'm just looking.
Okay.
Now, I think that's for a couple of reasons. They don't want to be bothered.
Yeah.
Don't try to sell me something. But more so is that they don't know what they're looking for.
Ooh.
So they maybe need a new chair.
Right.
But they just think for some reason that they're going to see a piece and that's going to be the piece. And that probably is the most impossible thing to ever happen.
Sure.
Because there's just so many variables. But what you need to narrow in on is what you specifically need and the comfort.
Okay, Kathy, so if we're looking for, let's say, a new chair,
Yes.
how do we start that process? What do we do first?
So the best thing is to go to a store that will assist you. You know, looking across rows and rows of chairs is not going to tell you, oh, this is the perfect chair. You really need to go in and find something that the seat depth is correct, the height off the floor. If you're shorter, it's a little bit more specific because most things are made for 5'8". So if you're only 5'1", then a lot of things aren't going to fit you. And so you're going to have to look more specific to finding the piece for the comfort that fits you. And then from there, we start looking at maybe the arm style, the fabrics. You know, I go to Furniture Market and there's 12 million square feet of display. And I could look for 7 days, 10 hours a day, and I probably would never find a high back wing chair with cherry legs and in an avocado fabric, because that particular piece was popular in the 80s, not today. Now they could make it, but they're probably not going to have it. So in that same respect, when you go out and you look and you look and you look and you say, I just can't find that perfect piece, that's the reason, because you're probably trying to match it into something from 10, 20 years ago, and the colors change. This is a fashion industry. This is constantly changing. And so it's just like clothing. You know, black isn't black. There's different colors of black fabric, blues. All these things vary. And so it's important to get to the point of finding the comfort and then trying to match it up after that.
Kathy, you know, finding that right piece that you're talking about is overwhelming. So what can make it easier? How can you make it easier for us to do that?
Well, the thing is to bring in sizes, pictures of your room, other fabrics that you're going to work with, such as an arm cap or a throw pillow. But give us something to work with, because we can go and pull out things that will be those perfect matches. But you actually finding it on a chair is next to impossible. So have us help you. And if the store you're at isn't helping you, go to a different store. Because if you don't find the comfort first, then the piece still is not going to be a good piece for you.
And if you know, if you come to Tri-City Furniture, Kathy's definitely going to help you.
Well, we always look at the comfort and the fit before. If you told me I just want a brown sofa, but we're going to still look at the comfort and how it fits you, because a piece is not good unless it fits. And we wouldn't buy a size 12 shoes if if we only fit a 6, but they're really cool.
Right.
You have to think that with furniture as well.
It's like our parents always tell us, you know, don't just look at how it looks. It looks cute or it's pretty. No, how do you feel in it? You know, how do you,
Absolutely.
that's so important.
The feel is
Yes.
the most important thing.
So tell us, are there certain brands that are important as well?
Well, years ago, brands were important because everybody was American and they would advertise. But most of those manufacturers have been bought by an import company, so the name will be the same, but the product is not. It's now made in China, and some of the big names that you know that you think are American are not. So you have to be aware. They do not advertise. Okay, so it's now up to the store to go out and find the quality pieces, and if we want to advertise it. But most of the manufacturers that we use are great companies that are older, they have amazing quality, but you've never heard of them. And so looking for that brand is
Right.
really, really difficult in a furniture kind of look.
Yeah.
You know, so these brands are all American, and they're made usually down in the southern states, but you will have not heard of them. It's our job to go to market and find these quality companies. And we don't always keep them forever because they may choose to sell out and move to China, and then we don't deal with them anymore, because if you can't get parts, it's kind of curbside junk is what becomes. So you really have to be cautious.
And the common theme I'm hearing here, make sure you shop for comfort. That's important.
Right. The comfort,
Yeah.
you know, when you buy a box like this, you
Yeah.
don't even know what's inside. You know, it's our job to know that there are springs in there that are going to hold up. The fabrics are American made so that they're going to be quality, because there is a lot of difference. Just because a sofa looks like a $2,000 sofa,
Yeah.
and you can buy it for $499, you have to understand $499 is what it is. It's made to look like, but it isn't going to be the quality. There's all sorts of ways to take everything out of the box because it's hidden. You just don't see it.
I hear you. So shop till you drop. Get ready to shop here at
Yay.
Tri-City Furniture with Kathy. Thank you, Kathy, for all these great ideas. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Of course, you're welcome. And thank you for watching this edition of Design Time.